Namaste. How's it going? Do this class before your pranayama and meditation. The techniques are designed to open on the physical level the three fundamental nadis, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna, as well as the open inner brain centers. So we can absorb more energy from the breathing exercises, as well as open the brain, the mind, for stillness and meditation later on. So we start on our stomach. Belly down. Good. And then extending your arms forward. And then using your fingers to reach longer there. And at the same time, moving your hips away from your lower back and your spine. And then once you find that stretch right for you, let the forehead rest on the floor. And just breathing through the tiny gap between the floor and your nose. If needed, you can place like a pillow underneath your forehead. What's important here, level your spine from the crown all the way to your low back. And remain low. Yes, I can keep talking you through the other principles of the technique. The reverse corpse or the Advasana. Good. And then here, start to breathe. Be mindful of the breath now, feeling the breath. Open the lateral part, even the back of your ribs there, expanding all the way down to the kidneys at the back. And the residual breath creates that pressure, therefore you feel your abdomen press down the floor. And then hold 1 or 2 seconds inside and exhale all the way down. Draining your arms, loosening your joints, softening your jaw. But prone positions where we're facing the floor is helpful for releasing tension in the hips, as well as decompressing the back of the brain. It's quite restorative, this position. Okay. And then we add an additional technique of the Simhasana Pranayama. So what you want to do is inhale here, and then exhale, and then keep exhaling by opening the jaw and letting the tension exit through your mouth, like a gentle lion's breath. Good. So the lion's breath, the Simhasana Pranayama, directly affects the lower back and the hips, where 2 important energetic channels are located. Centers, the Muladhara, the pelvic floor, and the Swadhisthana, the sacrolumbar spine, as well as the Sa breath, or the Ha, allows the abdomen to relax, therefore relaxing your Manipur chakra. And then the inhalation here, allow the breath to pierce that channel. All right, now awaken forward. Good. Now can we fold the arms? And then rest the head to one side, folding both knees, and then circle your legs around. Okay, and just breathe here normally through the nose and now through the nose. Good. And then reverse. You can also turn the head the other direction. So you can balance the shoulders and then start to wave them to side, like the windshield wiper. Okay. And then increasing the range of motion now and the pace, circling faster and then bigger, and then reverse. You can also rub the tongue around the mouth. The tongue it has a direct connection to the 3 fundamental nadis. By rubbing it around the mouth, you may feel, in conjunction with this motion, the side to side, you might feel now the back of the shoulder, and so the back move too, then the muscles there. Okay, keep going. All right, now from there, We're going to flip over one side. So straighten that bottom arm. Okay, and then like you want to stack the shoulder and the hips. Good. Now this arm leads as you reach forward and back to the floor and then reverse. Okay, now do it in a way that it's fluid, like you're swimming. Good. Good. You're stretching the side body now. Good. With the breath leading you, inhale. Exhale to the floor. Inhale the other one. Yet that foot may actually cross behind to find that balance. Our aim is to open the lateral, the side trunk. Yet one more per side. All right, and then back to middle. Okay, for the arms. Now here, can we rest the forehead on them? And then start to lift the twist now. Beautiful. Okay. All right, hands are beside the chest. And then you can crawl forward. So the principle of rubbing creates friction in a relaxing way. And then circle the shoulders around, stimulating the skin, the joints. And then we're using the floor to create that friction, that rubbing sensation. That's the principle. All right. Pressing to kneeling. Good. And then find your hugging knees together. And as you slide your hips back, curl your spine forward. And then keep moving to side there, stretching the side body as well. Okay. Now, fold the elbows so they form like the shape of the diamond. And then also the hands form the shape of the diamond. And then let your forehead touch the floor. Now from there, rub the forehead downwards. Therefore, stretching and massaging the spot between the eyebrows. All right. Now, if that is difficult, you can form the fists, and then use your hands and then rubbing there. And then just find that stretch right for your forehead and then settle. Okay. All right. Now, stay. Listen. Now, while there, I want you to clench and relax the anal genital region. So inhale, clipping, but just moderate. Exhale, relax that. Now we call that the Ajvini Mudra. And then what it does, it stimulates and increases the circulation in the pelvic floor, the pelvic cavity, where the Muladhara chakra is. And that's where the three fundamental nadis come from. They originate. That's their origin point. And then the forehead inside the pituitary gland is where they intersect again. So they branch out to the side, and then they meet again right there. Therefore, this combination of massaging the forehead, relaxes the occipital part as well as the Ajvini Mudra. You connect these 2 points already. That's why, as I mentioned, these are specialized techniques for meditative purposes. Okay. Can we do 2 more? You can also hold that contraction longer, 3 or 4 seconds, but breathing normally. Or you can, take a long breath in and clip and stay. Keep the breath inside for 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then fall. All right. So like you're dissipating and then moving away from the midline. All right. Shifting the body forwards. And then just walk the knees in place. Good. And then we're pressing to downward dog. Hands are spider. Lifting the hips high at the back. And then here, let's start to stretch the legs by walking the heels. All right. And then we're lifting one leg up. And then hold it there. Bend and stretch the knee. You can give that leg a light jiggle at the top. And reverse. Okay, now. This is important. As you lift the leg, try to rub the tongue from the base of the gum to the same side as that lifting hip. Say like you're moving in half circle from the base. Then in center. And change. Feel that? Yeah, feel the connection as the tongue rubs through the spaces there inside, and then by moving the same leg and the same hip and the same shoulder too. Can you feel now the space open? Yeah, from this part all the way to the back, even here. Yeah, the right and the left channels. Okay, and in the future, I will be teaching you more breathing techniques, yeah, in conjunction with this. But for now, that's enough. Inhale as you lift the leg, rubbing the tongue. All right, and marching in place. Okay, the right knee, yeah, crosses through. Yeah, the pigeon pose, and keeping this left leg open. And do the same. As you shift over this left hip, move the tongue towards the side, up and over. Good. And then here you can coil in and out of the neck, the shoulders, just swaying, yeah, random coiling. The energy flows like that. It coils, yeah, to the direction, yeah, clockwise and anti-clockwise, and sometimes it zigzags as well. So by doing this with the body, we pave way for the motion of the energy flowing through those centers and then channels. Yeah, so the body is like that, like a tube. Yeah, it's made up of many tubes, yeah, interconnecting and then circling through. And then the spine being the main, yeah, channel, yeah, where this energy calls through. Okay, and then from there, yeah, press simultaneously, step back, and then you can do like lift there. I can't help but breathe through the side of the mouth. We call that the Plavini Pranayama. You can apply that as well. And feel that when you breathe through that side of the mouth, like you're drawing it in a mouth suction. You can feel the side of you inside open as well. All right, and then marching in place. Good. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna step the left foot, this leg closest to me, forward, like this. Okay. All right, and then the other heel down, and then facing wide across your second warrior. So your front knee is bent forward, and then eyes forward. Okay, and then we're gonna stretch this leg, and reach it up, and then bend forward. So that's the flow. Inhale up, exhale bend. See your arms are circling up and down. And just few of this. All right, next time, what we're gonna do, we're gonna open the opposite leg out, roll this first leg inward, place your forearm to your thigh and stretch. And then flatten, you can lightly arch back and then down. Okay, and then if you're able, yeah, place your hand there and then opening even longer to the side. Side angle position. Okay, and then next one, this hand down, and then the other one squares to the back, and then you're stepping to downward dog. Okay, and then you do your leg lift. Even this flow, you're not always facing the front of the mat, so we want to move our awareness into the many corners of the mat, the many corners of the room, and then therefore we also energize our practice space. And meditation, like you're making your practice space a temple. Yeah, the space, literally, you're filling the space. Yeah, your space with your breath. Therefore, by moving around, yeah, you also energize your place. And then you will find a particular place in your meditation space where the energy is brimming, and then that's where you're gonna do your meditation or pranayama. All right, this left leg bends through. All right, and then rocking side to side. Good. You can also drop there. Good. And I like doing this, to loosen the knee, falling to your hip, and then to your thigh. Good. You can also move the shoulder around. All right. From there, press in. Okay. And then this front leg, that leg closest to me, steps up. And the other heel down. So we're doing the second warrior again. Okay. And then once there, flow up and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay. And next time, the first leg opens again, the other one rolls in, and stretch sideways, lightly arch and loosen. And then finally settle towards the side angle. If you can, hand down, or just grab hold of the ankles and stretch. All right, this arm comes down, and the other heel squares at the back, and your downward dog. And lifting, alternate legs. You might feel your weight is actually too light. Okay, and from there, body over the hands, dropping on your stomach. Good. And then you do the leg circles again. And change, circles, side to side. And then lifting and twisting up and coiling. Keep going. All right. Okay. And then place your forearms down. And then we finish the sequence with the back bend. All right. You can just keep your forearms down, the Sphinx pose, and then just rub your pubic bone forward, glide it up, and you can lift the throat up. You can lift the head up, and like you're looking between the eyebrows. And then stay for like 3 or even as many as 5 breaths here. Each time you exhale, loosen a bit. Each time you inhale, open. All right. And relax. Okay. And then reaching forward again to decompress. Do this. Do the other one. Okay, now let's try the Makrasana, the position of the crocodile. Yeah. So place your forearms down, elbows down, and then cup your chin. Okay, and then just stay, lengthen the elbows forward, and then move your hips away from the side trunk. Okay, now you might think, oh, am I hurting my neck here doing this? No. Good. So that constriction you feel at the back of the neck is actually necessary, yes, for altering the entry and the flow of the oxygen within, and even the circulation within. And then therefore encouraging your inner brain centers to awaken. Yes. As I've mentioned, these are specialized techniques, and then that constriction of the back of the neck alters the cranial pressure. Therefore, when you release it, and then the circulation comes up back there, this, in effect, stimulates your inner brain center, particularly the pituitary gland. And then just adjust the elbows a little bit forward, probably wider, so it's not too intense. And then drop the neck, loosen the jaw. This is actually quite restorative as well. But not too long, of course. Probably more 1 minute is max. And then releasing once in a while there. Okay, I feel like holding it a little bit longer. All right, and then slide out of it. Good. And then back on your forehead. Yes, it's normal to feel heavy there, but you didn't hurt yourself. That's part of the process. And then lift the head, nod, and relax. All right. Hands rest beside you. Press up the knee. And then from the kneeling, forward your hands and do your leg lift. This is also an inversion. Good. Up and down. Okay. And then down to your kneel and sit down the floor. Good. And then settle for a moment. Can you feel that? Yeah, by opening those channels using circular motions, creating friction and rubbing against the floor, the carpet, the mat, you stimulate the skin. Yeah, and then we finished with opening our spine. And then even that neck opening at the end of the session, yeah, it, it, it gives you this like burning sensation after, like the energy flows up there. Good. And then you can now start your practice of the pranayama.